and it counts for a touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down at 7. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receiver took advantage.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That's on another Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And quickly they get to the line. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now Jackson on second down, escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
On third down, here's Mitchell. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They run again with Foreman, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before it could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Here's Mitchell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Well, field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Jackson now. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
A first down throw coming for Vick. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Second down and 6 now. Now here's Vick. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Vick. Over the middle, Schultz got it complete. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll throw again. Here's Vick. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards to pick up, first down. Vick to throw it. And this one too low.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here and have them staring at a 3rd and long. And that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Vick's throw into the hands of Gonzalez here. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 3rd down, Vick. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Back to throw. Vick, that's laid out deep for Rice. And this one is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. They run over center with Mitchell. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Mitchell. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. On the handoff, Mitchell. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've insured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A give running right is Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here.
And I don't think there should be much of a discussion here, but you know how I am. You kick the football, you take the lead. How bold do you want to be in this situation, though?
Gets it through the goalpost. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Trap 50, trap 50. 18, Pioneer.
Vic to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Saints. Rashee Rice, 75 yards. And the Saints use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Saints 21, Jets 17.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. That's caught by Addison. And knocked him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Jackson. Flush to his right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. That time, Charles, great job keeping him in the pocket and not letting him escape.
And Brandon, I think this was a great example of the front and the back working together, meaning the back covering, no place to go with the football. And the front, terrific job on the edge so he couldn't escape outside. And then, of course, the inside pressure kept him hemmed in as well.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Tempo.
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee.
But Charles, we retreated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EASports_MUT. With that, we say good night from AT&T Stadium.
Stand up. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my part C straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get all prepaid. What you? I'm on it, break, no side, know about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Starboy excellence. Them other guys irrelevant. They all on. Zoe Camp, it's half white, half melanin. Baby face and a white gold tooth cap. I treat the waiter nice, she love that. I mix the blueberry pie. It's not what I wear, it's how I rock that. If I can buy that twice, I'll cut that. Sweet 110, spot that, chop that. Tryna lock me at the tell her it's not that. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my part C straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. I'm a #1 like you say, set pace. Used to kick boot on the estate back then. T90s with the Levi's matching.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Luck. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
That's downfield into the hands of Shope.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They run with Barkley on 1st down, and he gets about 5 out of it.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here is 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
Reed going to bring it out of the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
First down, Vick. It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Michael Vick. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw, Vick. And this one's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Vick and Rice hook up for a big one. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Vick now. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Gonzalez. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Vick to the air again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick.
This one swung out to Williams.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial. Make your choice. But right now,
that is caught by Rice for a Miami touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
But down here, I thought they were going to hand that off. Instead, a well-designed play and the pitch and catch for the touchdown.
And I wonder who came up with it. Was it a call from the bench? Did the quarterback have a good idea and suggest it? In any event, clearly an effective play call. They saw something they liked in coverage, and they targeted it for the short yardage throw.
And the perfect way to cap their opening drive.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Dolphins 7, Eagles 6.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Locke. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. Locke. And his throw here is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
And I think this is a...
I can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake, if not the whole thing, at least a little slice. Honestly, I'm an immaculate anomaly. I'm an organic organism, ain't no ordinary organs in them. I can't afford any synonymy. That's why my flow is like a cinnamon tsunami with the lemongrass. Ooh, ooh, let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. Ooh, I'ma watch what you gonna do. If you gonna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You know what?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready? Snap. Ready?
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Vic.
He's got his man Sharp complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that will draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Touchdown, Bengals. A big play there. 46 yards.
And the Bengals are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Here we go.
Vic will look to throw on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
3rd down and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now here's Vic. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. It'll be Vic once more. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Vic readies to throw. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Vic.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
From the gun, Vic.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Vic. His throw incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Vic to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Looking to throw. Vic.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Hall of Famer, Too Tall Jones there on the stop.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
That's complete right around the 8.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Michael Vick scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns.
Point after try forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bengals 14, Dolphins nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25.
They're on the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Now a second down throw for Vick. That's laid out deep for Rice. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they can really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one where if you get your hands on it, you should expect to make the play. That could have gone for big yardage, but he just couldn't get it to stick to those big mitts.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
They will indeed go for it. Vick, that is caught. He will have the conversion and more than that.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Amari Cooper, 63 yards.
And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off.
On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
They will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. We'll see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Ready?
Operating from the gun. Vick. He's got his tailback. Ricky Williams.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Vick's going to change the play.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That ball is caught. It's Andre Reed. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Operating from the gun. Vick. Touchdown Dolphins. Ricky Williams. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And they are able to add on to their advantage. They'll try and throw for it. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, here's Levis.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. They run it on first with Foreman. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Here's Levis. That'll be caught by Foreman.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43.
Foreman powering ahead.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
2nd down and a yard. And this play's still live. He faked the spike. Go throw it.
And a return will stop right around the 25. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Now an audible here into something else.
Again, it's Williams. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 3rd and short yardage. Vick.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
And the Raiders are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They'll run here with Foreman.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one where you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. To throw, Vick.
That's downfield into the hands of Sharp.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Vick will look to throw on 1st down. He's got his man Sharp, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Here's Michael Vick. And he comes back with one complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Cut 19.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Dragon 60. Rig.
Again, it's Vick. That's going to be caught by Reed. Touchdown, Miami. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. What?
Can I talk my... Come on! That other side. The Oakley way. Hey. C5. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep. And I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss. Remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. But don't get it twisted. Still clocking big digits. On Rodeo, big spending.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way...
I can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake, if not the whole thing, at least a little slice. Honestly, I'm an immaculate anomaly. I'm an organic organism, ain't no ordinary organs in them. I can't afford any synonymy. That's why my flow is like a cinnamon tsunami with the lemongrass. Ooh, let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. Ooh, I'ma watch what you gonna do. If you gonna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the vibe, and I don't die time. It's all about the vibe, all that I got time. I ain't got the goose, stack with me. Don't come through the bad energy. You ain't with the vibe, don't waste my time. Yeah, I can show you how to make a lot of cheese. I got the...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. Able to fight through one tackle. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
It's a play fake. Now Vic. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. Here's Vic. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Vic now. He's got a man. It's his fullback. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vic incomplete. It was knocked away.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
3rd and 8.
They let McLaurin try and run. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Anders Carlson on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Vick operating on first down. And the Raiders have got him. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now here's Vick. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. DK Metcalf, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you got no shot then.
And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a first and 10. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. This one swung out to Williams. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 10-yard line.
18
Vick to throw it. Throw left side, completion to Rice. Touchdown! Rashee Rice from 10. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score.
Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
They'll look to throw. Complete at the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Running right, here's Walker. Gets around him. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Play action now. Vick rolling to his right.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted.
Escapes the defender. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. At the Raiders' 34-yard line.
Throwing, Vick.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Rashee Rice.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talk to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot, and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. On play action, Vick. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
His dad certainly had a few of these. Joey Porter Jr. there for the sack.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Vick readies to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
10. 19 right. 60 Bobcat.
On 3rd and 1, here's Vick. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Vick. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Looking to throw. Vick. That is caught by Rice for a Dolphins touchdown. Michael Vick, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half.
And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead.
So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get...
Look at this! Middle of the field, a breakaway!
Big strides, look at him go. Kyle Pitts, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Kyle Pitts, 83 yards. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he returns this to the 22.
Let's go now.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Second down, Vic. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
18 rattle.
To throw, Vic. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Vic to the air again.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. In trouble, and he's taken down.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, down at the 31. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Vic on 2nd down.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Here's Michael Vick.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a 1st down.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion, but it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand, and it just whistles to the receiver.
From the red zone now, Vic.
Finding Williams on the check down.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
Here's Vic. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice.
And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
You have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Sanders. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
From back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal. Vic now. That's going to be caught by Reed for a Miami touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game from Michael Vick.
And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
And they're on the 32-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
There you go.
I'm with the cash like Diego.
God. Yeah, all these diamonds on me go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, all these shooters on me just go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, got a dime piece with me, she gon' go just like Diego. God. Yeah, they don't play with me cause they know that I'm on go, no Diego. Solitaire. Earrings, they be shining, keep them blinded. Ain't met up, yeah, I can't. Since I got rich, and she say I'm just cause I took her on the island. The money keep on piling. Talk to me, yeah. Better talk nice. Fucking up with the fettuccine, they both that can't talk twice. Know they pray on my downfall. Everything I do, I gotta walk like. Let them in, jacket off. Rich, so I'm off life. God. Yeah, all these diamonds on me go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, all these shooters on me just go, just like Diego. God. Yeah, got a dime piece with me, she gon' go just like Diego.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
First play, first throw coming for Vic.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10. At the 21-yard line.
Now here's Vic.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice.
Vic and Rice hook up for a big one. 45 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Packers' 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Vic.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But but we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up two.
A first down carry for Henry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league that's told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They'll run it again with Henry. Powering forward. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Derrick Henry, 15 yards. And the Packers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Well, I think Josh Norman can sympathize. He knows a little something about a run like this from Derrick Henry. I mean, that stiff arm might be the best in the business.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We'll see that Josh Norman play forever and ever, won't we? Because at Derrick Henry's size, 6'3", nearly 250, you know he's not shying away from contact. But here he just kept the defender at arm's length as he barreled his way into the end zone. I mean, just put that arm into the chest, and there he goes.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response.
Over the middle, that's caught by Rice.
Still going inside the 20.
And all the way in for the Miami touchdown.
Rashee Rice,
75 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Now another shot here at the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, three things can happen, and two of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Off the play fake, Vick out to his left. Vick into the slide, and he's got the first. It's a pickup of 6.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Again, it's Henry. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Vick will look to throw on first down.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Vick to throw it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Go, Reed, go! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! Go!
Throwing, Vick. That is caught. That's a Packers touchdown. Andre Reed, 30 yards.
And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Okay, ready?
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now we'll try to duplicate that success success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Vic operating on first down. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. First down, Vic. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Now a second down throw for Vic. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Julius Peppers, yes, he still has it. Give him the sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Vic readies to throw. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a fourth down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's third down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. Fourth down, Vic.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
The Packers take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Henry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Second down, Vic.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Third and short yardage, Vic.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. To throw, Vic. That's caught by Andre Reed. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Second and 1 now from the 21.
Vic goes play action. Gets this one to Juszczyk. Touchdown! Kyle Juszczyk as the first half is winding down.
And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be the final play of the half. Vic buying time to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. 3rd down and 10.
Dragon 60. Steady.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 99 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. It's a play fake. Now Vic. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Henry up the middle. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. Touchdown, Packers. Derrick Henry.
Can I talk my... Come on. That other side. The Oakley way. Hey, C5. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else, cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big, might die in my sleep. And I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss. Remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. But don't get it twisted, still clocking big digits. I'm Rodeo, big spending. All the cribs luxury. I can't recall the last time I did dishes. Big business. All my deals 6 figures and up. When you get it out the mud, it hit different. Used to sell when the cops came, we hit fences. Now I'm blowing smoke out the country with 2 thick. I'ma take them both back to the penthouse and get. That's how it's supposed to be. Life is beautiful. I'm doing won't believe. Flew out to Colombia and brought me home some. Used to be the underdog, now they book me overseas. And I don't wanna be nobody else, nigga. Do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else, cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big, might die in my sleep. But I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss. Remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. I used to wanna be like Wayne. I used to wanna be like Nip with the Cuban link chain. I used to rap like Jay, trying to make me a name. Now all I do is C5, and I'ma stay in my lane. I could do anything I put my mind to, that's fact. I wanna be a dealer, so I like, so I went on and start flipping packs. I heard the drought 3 and said, dog, I'm a rap. I did that, superseded expectation. I refuse to settle for anything less than greatness. I'm the hottest rapper on the West, let's just face it. So put that pride to the side, then let's get paper. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else, cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me, I am God and God is me. Dream so big, might die in my sleep, but I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss, remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money.
Bars, C5, just incredible. Hunger Flow 2, it's easy. Incredible.
Maniac FM. You are now tuned in with the Maniacs.
Got to catch a Billy off of words, that's for certain. Maybach sitting pretty close to curtains. The curve might just let you in if you deserve it. I gotta warn you though, man, we ain't even scratched the surface. The black, keep herb in the back seat, surging, okay. Man, I'm telling y'all I'm back. He urging the stacks, keep surging and max feel splurging. Living proof what you can have, keep working, okay. People let it talk, they say whatever. Opinions change just like the weather. I got a question for whoever. Who do it better? Who do it better? Who do it better? Who do it better? Who do it better?
Yeah, it's the king of crunk, sometimes they call me Lucifer. Talk about you do this and that, ain't none of that, they're new to us. Acting like that you pop off, no damn well that you grew to us. Been in my own lane, carry you like that do the truck. Trend following, I'm surprised you just not catching up. It's my way or the highway, baby girl, I'm not a settler. Don't play with my kind, no matter my mind, I promise it get pitiful. They love me, they love me, I promise I do the bare minimum. My people, they say that I'm underrated, but it's crazy, I'm steady, they killing them. Can't ride my wave, I'm flipping them. Come up for some earth and I'm dipping them.
I'm so sick of all you weak, lame. Sick of being so humble, man. It's dead for that, man. It's 2023. Maybe I see who talk about, man. All I wanna do is talk and talk and talk. I can really give up. There you go. No, don't go thinking I don't want enough. She keep looking at me like she feeling me. Girl, the way you be moving, the stuff you be doing, you tripping out and it's killing me.
Man, that's what I got, you be tripping. I can't even do it, my go. I'm Tiffany. Damn, and she tryna cut me off. No, she cannot do it, no, she cannot scissor me. Mark your spot, that boy get. Don't send him to God, he finna get blessed on. I get the paper, I'm talking about Benjamin Franklin. Not talking about the one that you sketch on.
He play dumb, get his on. Hit a crib, but he loving on red bone. Now I'm hard to reach, I'm about my cheese. I'm moving around with 2 phones. Move around like an island boy, but it ain't for the head, cause I keep me a vest on. Get down like the Backstreet Boys, cause it make you dance, but you better get your groove on.
And I'm not talking about, but it too strong. Talking and we get it started, pull up in the U-Haul, you get your move
and
on.
they know they ain't seeing us. You pull all of your pen in that double cup. Wanna step at yourself, are you good enough? Wanna step at yourself, are you hood enough? If I hear them kids, know you pulling up. And now you laid out, they don't get enough. I'm with your girl in the bedroom, and it sound like shit.
I draw that little boy, ain't no getting up. Shorty, your horsey, I told her they my young city, yo. The granny, I had to tell her pick it. You wanna feed, now anything under 18, just like met this from the club. She like 5'3", I think it ain't Lydia.
You know you're unstoppable, man, it's impossible to stop us, we for sure on the road. Stay to myself, stay off the medium, chillin', ain't gon' play with the trolls. Going 100 in the I-8, I pray to God we don't lose control. Know I'm on a paper chase, my little whip on cruise control.
Yeah. Run it
I fell deep down in that mud, baby, now I'm climbing out. They think it'll be us winning, yet they finding out. I be taking straight losses, lady, what you crying about? I done put blood, sweat, and tears in, that's what I'm dying about. Know it costs to live this life, boy, ain't no signing out. Them boy can't eat on my team, they gotta stay for round. They gon' be talking loud, block out the south. Gotta know who gon' get it done, whether we home or out of town. In the state, gon' run them down.
Yeah, back in my bag again. I started rapping to jump out of. Oh yeah, my daddy's son. Around that time, I was on my grind trying to change where my mama lived. But that was for us, this ain't for me. I ain't never had ill intent. I do what it take to win. I came first place again. I'm coming too hard, no they won't see me fall. I ain't never gonna let them win. I've been on my grind, but man, I don't skate.